Hi guys, it's me Evie. What I have for you guys now is going to be the barbecue ribs that I said I was going to make in the video before this one. So stay tuned for the ingredients. Of course, same clothes, same day. So the first thing, of course, star of the show would be the ribs. This is, I think it's, what is it? I don't know how many pounds is it. Well, I don't have my glasses on, but this is that big pack that you get from Walmart. So that's what I have here. What we're going to use is adobo. This is the other one that I have. You can use whichever one you want. Pepper, because this adobo doesn't have pepper, so I'm adding the pepper. Onion powder, paprika, and garlic powder. These are the powders that I'm going to use to make this. And of course, barbecue sauce. This one right here is the one I'll be using because this is what we like in my house. So any barbecue of your choice. So I've rinsed off my meat and I try to pat it dry as much as I could. And now what we're gonna do is I line my thing with aluminum foil. This is gonna be easy cleaning afterwards. Remember, easy all the time. I do this individually, but if you want, you can take a teaspoon or a tablespoon of each of the ingredients and mix it in a bowl and then just pour it on top. But I just do mine individually. You don't want to over season this to make it salty, but you do not want it bland. I do not do bland. Cannot stand it. So there goes my adobo. If you do not have adobo, doesn't matter. Add salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. That's all I'm going to add to this, guys. To this side, and I'm going to do the same thing on the back side, okay? So, this garlic powder is new. Really doesn't even have the little sifter. There goes our garlic powder. Make sure you get it everywhere, guys. You want it to taste really good. And this is, I don't buy none of my garlic powder or onion powder, anything salted. Just as it is, just garlic and onion. The paprika, that really doesn't add flavor to it, but it adds color. And that's how I'm gonna want it. A lot of people don't like touching meat. Wear gloves if you have them. I don't wear gloves. I had somebody basically criticize me because I didn't wear gloves for cooking, but I'm cooking for my family. Who wears gloves? They're gonna cook for their family. It doesn't make sense to me. And now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Same seasoning, guys. Adobo. These turn out so good and so tender. It looks like a lot. It's a big slab of meat, guys. This is the onion. Careful with the garlic. A little bit of pepper. Pepper is really good on pork. I love it. Especially when you make the roasted pork. Love it. And again, with our paprika. You want enough because you want color. You want it to look pretty. So what I'm going to do now. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Make sure you preheat your oven to 350. Mine is already on. I'm just waiting for that to beep. If you guys could do this the day before or 2 days before, it'll be perfect. Because the seasoning is going to be in there marinating. So it'll be way, way better tasting. But I don't have the time and I forgot to take out my ribs from the freezer because I had already bought this, so just trying to get the little edge here. So this is basically it to my ribs. It's very easy, very simple, but it's really delicious because of all the seasoning that you're adding to it. So then what I also like to do, I like to put a sheet on top and I seal it with the bottom sheet. I need this to cook for 2.5 hours in the oven. I just seal it all around, guys. That's all I do. Like a big old packet. Yeah, I have enough for the bottom. So. And there goes my oven, 350. I'm going to put these in the oven, 350. Make sure it's in the middle rack. I always cook everything in the middle rack. just because it's no, it's just even. Nothing burns. Well, for me, it doesn't. So I'm going to the oven. This is what it looks like. It's all wrapped in here. So I'm going to go to the oven, put this in the oven, 350 for 2.5 hours. Then after that, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to leave it completely uncovered, put my barbecue sauce on there, and then for the last half hour, cook it uncovered. But I'll be back to show you that. And instead of leaving them for 2.5 hours, I left them for 3.5 hours. So it's really nice and tender. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take barbecue sauce, but I'm going to pour it on top just like this. And I only put barbecue sauce on one side. The rest of the back of this is just bones. So with my little brush, I'm just going to slather it everywhere. Make sure there's barbecue sauce everywhere. Haha, guess what? I forgot me and Lacey weren't going to do barbecue, but oh wow. It's going to be so good. I have a lot of barbecue sauce. So yeah, this is what this looks like. Oh, that's slathering. So here we go again. Back into the oven for another half hour, uncovered. We're trying to let this get a little bit of crisp. So we'll be back on the plating. Finally done. If you get close enough, you can hear the sizzling. So it's done. I'm gonna let this rest for about 5 minutes before I come and cut into it. Okay, so it's time to take it off of my pan here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this right now because I'm not on my table where I usually have a lot of room. But let's see how we do it. I have it on a rack. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to put it on this platter. Pray to God it doesn't fall. Because then the girls are gonna have so much meat to eat. And I mean my dogs. And whoa. I need more support back here. Oops, and here it is. Putting the whole slab on that plate. What I want to do is I want to slice into this. You guys can see. Look at that. Oops, hit the bone. How come I'm hitting bone here? Oh. There we go. Oh, this has a big old... This is what it looks like in the back. And this is actually falling off the bone. It's beautiful. I think there's a bone right here in the middle. See what I mean? Look. It's just really good and tender, guys. Oopsie. But yeah, this is what it looks like, guys. Delicious, tender, juicy. So yeah, I'm gonna be ready to serve. My daughter will be coming soon. So as soon as she's here, I will be serving this. I will not be having this because I am doing a keto diet, but guys, here it is. My barbecue ribs. So guys, I want to thank you all for spending your time with me. I hope you like this recipe. and you will try it. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. So take care and God bless.